Hi students, today we can see the topic is about .NET framework. Before .NET, we can see about what is framework and what is Java. That will be a direct opposite of .NET, right? Then how .NET differ from Java? Okay, let me see. First, what is framework? Framework is a collection of class libraries and methods used in one common tool. In .NET, we use the framework called Visual Studio. Using Visual Studio, we can create both Windows and web applications. Okay, let me see some points about .NET. .NET is a software framework used to develop Windows and web applications. And Java is a programming language, all we know, right? The main advantages of Java is platform independent, but .NET is not a platform independent. It's only used in Windows applications. So we conclude Java is better than .NET. No, not like that. The main advantages of .NET is a cross-platform independent. What is cross-platform independent? It is called developed applications using .NET is going to apply in any platform. The another important advantages of .NET is language independent. That means .NET support 128 programming language. For example, if you are well versed in C++ or VB scripting, you can easily adapt with .NET. Over 128 programming languages, developers can use .NET easily. That's only the main success story of .NET. Okay, we are going to start .NET framework architecture. In .NET framework architecture has several layers. The first layer is operating system. As we earlier said, .NET is a cross-platform independent language and developed Windows, web and system applications. The main layer of .NET architecture is CLR, called Common Language Runtime. In Java, we return the program using pure Java codings. When we going to compile the program in Java, the actual code, Java coding is converted into machine language using JIT compiler, right? But in .NET, as we earlier said, it supports multiple languages. So how compiler defines one language to another language? Because different syntax, right? The solution became that in .NET, the concept called intermediate language. In intermediate language, any language codings user can write in using Visual Studio, and during compile time all the codings are converted into intermediate language called MSIL Microsoft intermediate language. After converting my MSIL called Microsoft intermediate language, the pseudocode converted into machine language using JIT compiler. Yeah, .NET is also used JIT compiler. The next layer is framework class library and also called base class library, BCL. .NET support rich library functions and packages, like more than 80,000 library functions are used in .NET nowadays. Using system is a keyword. System is a keyword used to call the library functions in .NET. The next layer is ADO.NET and the XML. ADO means ActiveX Data Objects. It is a mechanism used to communicate both application and database. In .NET, support familiar data providers like ODBC, OLEDP and SQL Server. The next, XML. XML is an extensible markup language. It's a user-defined tags, right? Here in .NET, XML is used to parsing the data. Parsing means transferring the data between application and the database. Then the next layer of .NET framework is classified into two different applications called Windows applications and web applications. In Windows applications, .NET writing and develop Windows-oriented executable files using VB scripting languages and C# languages, programming languages. In web applications, .NET specify a special language called ASP.NET. Using some web services may include in the web applications. The next layer is CLS, Common Language Specification. It is a mechanism tell to the compiler actually what type of language we are used by the user. In CLS include another concept called CTS, Common Type System. It tells to the compiler which data type presently used for compilation. The final layer of the framework, the supported programming languages like VB, C#, J#, F#, JavaScript, Python, Ruby, etc. etc. Okay students, these are all the layers of .NET framework, and for any doubts and clarifications we can discuss in theory classes. Thank you.